Episode 9 of Season 11 of the Northstars Show. I'm the host, Bruce Krentz. Behind the camera, the guy who's got the best tan in the building right now.
I just got back from a hot trip, so I kind of expect it.
No kidding. 2 weeks off in Cuba. You better have a tan. I don't know, maybe passed out on the beach?
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Definite possibility. He's officially hitched now. Second wedding, because you just got to make sure when you find the girl you love, you can't lose her. So he married her twice.
I mean, that's pretty fair.
Move. It's Paul Anderson. I'm here with Caden Nitchaport. Caden, we just got back from a 3-game roadie. Tell us what happened.
I feel that the scores didn't reflect actually how we played. I feel we played a little bit better than what the scores were, but it's just the fact that some pucks do go in and some pucks don't.
And a rotten schedule or a rotten road trip because you went to Parkland first, so 6-2 in Parkland in Dauphin the first night.
Yeah, then it was a good game. A couple shots maybe could have been saved, but in the end, it was still a pretty okay game.
And then that night, you guys drove to Winnipeg, stayed in Winnipeg, and then out to Kenora Saturday morning?
Yeah, we packed up after that game and went straight to Winnipeg. Didn't get to there till 2. Had to be up for about 10-ish, had breakfast, loaded bus, and headed straight to Kenora after that.
Out to Kenora, but a good showing in Kenora on Saturday night. So not the worst case of bus legs. You guys have been on the bus a lot, but still, that's a pretty tough one. 5-3 on Saturday night?
5-3 on Saturday night. Again, another performance where I think we played better on Saturday than Sunday, but
But on Sunday, we won 5-4 in OT. Quick little shout out, Portsy got the OT winner. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty good actually. I don't know how he got it. There was 2 really broken plays in that game that I don't know how went in.
They don't ask how, they ask
how many.
Absolutely. Way to go, Portsy, and nice for us to get a win, especially when we're coming home for 3 weekends. Time to get on with the show. Who should we bring on today?
I think we should do Isaac Tomchuk, and then we do Malcolm Snooks.
Beauty. Isaac, what should we ask him?
I think we ask Isaac about his best friend Jonesy and Gage.
Which of his 2 roomies he likes best?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, let's do that. And Malcolm, what should we go with?
We should ask him if he's going to be the better Snooks.
We love bringing the brothers into play, giving them a little ribbon, whether he can put up better numbers in his North Star career than his big bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
That's all coming up right here on the North Star Show, right after the coach segment. Back again with Coach Stu. It's been a long time since we talked. Paul was gone to Cuba for a couple weeks, so that was kind of good living. We had a bye week in there, and now you guys were on a long road trip. I mean, the dip through Dauphin was something, and the guys, looks like from on paper, played pretty good. Considering bus legs and the long trips.
I don't believe in the bus legs, but yeah, it was definitely a lot of travel, going to Dauphin, then to Winnipeg Friday night, Kenora back, and but they did play well, Friday night, going in the third down 2-1, you're not in a position you're totally upset with, and didn't pull that one out. And Saturday night story was another one where we had 3 of our top offensive guys sitting out, and we grinded out a good game. Ultimately lost 5-3, which was unfortunate, but followed up, I was telling you, Sunday with the overtime winner, kind of exactly like last year. And with some of the alumni in the stands there, Clark, Skadden, Brady, Krentz, Ian Snooks, and the Kenora goalie, Caden King, they all play in Fort Francis. They drove over to watch the game, and they all had their jerseys on and hung out together, which was kind of
weird but good, just like an NHL game where you got the people with the opposite jerseys sitting beside each other.
Yeah, and the poor goalie from Kenora got to witness exactly what happened last year. Overtime winner.
I mean, so great that they could make it. I know they were excited about it and have them jerseyed up. And do you think that helped our guys a little bit, just having them in the stands, friends and some friendly faces?
Well, yeah, two little brothers play on the team, so that was big for them to see their little brothers. Haven't seen them in a couple months, and just the ex-teammates and guys they know and guys they don't know. So they come in the room and chatted with the boys and hung out for like a good hour before the game with everyone. So yeah, I think it maybe made a little difference.
Yeah, couldn't hurt anyways. And I mean, what are the chances of the exact same score, same win, the whole same thing? Kenora, they're gonna get the shakes next year when we come down.
I hope so.
Can only hope. Who were some of the guys that stood out for you? Who impressed you, especially in those games?
Let's see here. Isaac Ketchway and a solid weekend all around, and he topped it off with 3 assists on Sunday. So that's Reed's trying to fill Clark's shoes. Clark had that 5-goal game in Kenora last year. Reed's on the back end, so I don't think 5's going to happen, but he had 2 Saturday night and 1 Sunday and an assist on the game winner as well. So those 2 guys in the back end played lots of minutes and just had a really good weekend offensively and defensively. PK, well, it's telling you 100% for the weekend, so that was really great for the whole defensive core and all the guys at PK and the goalies too, right?
Well, and such a huge turnaround, because at the start of the year, one of the times we talked, the special teams were not looking so sharp, and so it must feel really good for them to be turning things around a bit.
Yeah, exactly. I think those first 5 or 6 games were like in the 60 percentiles, and now we're sneaking up on 80, so that means like the last 5 games we've been close to 90, over 80 for the past 10 or 15 games, so that's really trending in the right way.
Yeah. Well, and like you say, you've had a sort of a bit of a rotating roster for parts of this year. We've had some league suspensions, some team suspensions, some people sick. We still battle COVID a little bit, and so it really is a group effort and not just 1 or 2 guys you're relying on.
Yeah, this weekend was a super challenge in that aspect. We got a couple injuries, the illness, like you referenced, a league suspension, and then we had a pile of team suspensions. So actually, we were going to be really short Saturday night, so we called up Chanton Michelle Thompson from the Bantam AAA Wolves, because he had the weekend off, so we gave him the opportunity to come out, and he dressed all 3 games, and he had a good weekend. Nothing on the score sheet, but had a solid weekend.
Wow. And he got to do rookie idle, or was he not eligible?
You know what? He got off at Fairford on the way home, and I don't think they started till I got dropped off in Winnipeg. I had to bring a truck back on Monday, so I heard that Cash Long won though.
We talked to Tommy. And he said, yeah, that Cash blew everybody away.
Well, we don't know. Coach Greg didn't go, though.
That's true.
Manager Rob cleaned house last year.
Little veteran, what did he go, some kind of country music maybe?
Bon Jovi last year, yeah.
Can't miss. Yeah. Good for those guys to get bonding, and from talking to them, it really sounds like they're coming together and they're having a lot of fun. Loud, sort of a little bit more outgoing crowd than we've had sometimes before, but good bunch.
Sometimes. No, they're a good bunch, yeah.
Some days are better than others. We've got a big homestand coming up right before Christmas. What are you looking for? The Wild in town this coming weekend. What are we going to do to beat these guys?
Well, I think we want to catch the Wild on their heels. They've been up and down, it looks like, with a lot of teams. So I think we got to figure out a way to put some pucks on net and keep them a little bit squeezed in their own zone maybe. And we had a really successful weekend. I thought of that this weekend, where we really controlled pucks, cycling down low, and just had a little more of a grind game to our game this past weekend. And it seemed to benefit us as far as us just improving, it looks like.
Yep. Hem them in, beat them up a little bit in our own barn, and hopefully we get a big crowd out and make some noise. It seemed to help a little bit in Kenora, so that might get us going.
Yeah, maybe.
You just never know. It's Coach Ryan Stuart right here on the Northstars Show.
Hi, I'm Caden Chaporik from your Norman Northstars. Come to the CA Nesbitt Arena this weekend as we face the Winnipeg Wild. The puck drops Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Tickets available at the door.
Meet a rookie, it's don't call me Malcolm Snooks. SAP, how's the year gone so far? How do you feel out there? How much different is it from last year?
Yeah, it's good. It's a new experience from last year. A lot of more competitive players to play against and better players to play with. Yeah, it's good experience.
You can tell I'm rusty from Paul's 2 weeks off in Cuba, because I was supposed to lead up to that with where'd you play last year and who'd you play with?
I was playing Wolves, but that got canceled, so me and some of the guys on this team played Bantam AA with Greg Long as our coach.
So now you got a steady diet of Greg Long.
Yeah, lots of Greg Long.
Yeah, likes he's getting you on the ice. And last year, what did you guys go to Provs at the end of the year? COVID was kind of tricky, eh?
Yeah, we did go to Provs. We didn't go as we planned. We got third place, but
came home with a medal.
Yeah,
something to hang up in your bedroom for sure. So this year, who are some of your favorite guys that you've been playing with? Who do you feel like you're clicking with this year?
Last weekend I played with Reed. That was good. I've been playing with Gage and Russell. Kind of been switching around a little bit, but yeah, I like all of them.
Yeah, can't complain about any of those guys. Outside of hockey, what are some of your favorite things to do when you're not here at the rink?
I like playing road hockey. Guess can't do that now, but getting on the golf course. I like golfing, hanging out with the team, stuff like that, yeah.
Good ones. And favorite class in school? Can't be gym.
Can't be gym. Gonna have to go with science with Wazzy, Tuck, and Preston.
And are you guys like you're all right? Been turfed out yet? Get grief a lot?
A little bit. Teacher doesn't like us that much, but
not so keen. Who's your teacher? Shout it out.
Miss Romanek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be better now that it's on TV. Now you guys gotta pick it up. Stay off your phones a little bit.
Yeah.
Just came off of a big long road trip, and you guys spend lots of time on the bus. What are some of your favorite things to do on the road? He's not necessarily the bus.
On the bus, I like sit with my neighbor Hutch. Shout out Hutch, and Nate's car tricks in the back of the bus. Those get pretty exciting and intense. Never know what's gonna happen there. So.
Has he ever actually tricked you, Nate?
He has blown my mind a few times. Yeah.
This guy is a man of many talents, I tell you. Took him snowmobiling a couple weekends ago. Pretty fun. Yeah,
how was that?
Good. Yeah, it was good. Did all right. Took a little bit of a learning curve for him, but city kid, he's getting it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, good stuff for sure. How about if we head for the niche picks question? So your big bro played a couple years on the team, put up some numbers. What do you think? What's your prediction? You going to beat him out in all-time Snook numbers?
That's the goal. I think so, yeah.
Do you have any idea what he put up?
I believe it was 50 points, I think. I believe so.
And how many penalty minutes? Can you beat him on pens?
Quite a few. I don't know about that.
Beat him out, get a lady bing. I like it. And do you think there's any chance the Snooks brothers will beat out the Valentinos for family numbers?
I don't know. We'll see. I think so. Tough. I think that's a tough one, but we'll see what happens.
And Skadden brothers, you got them.
Yeah, we got them.
Malcolm Snooks right here on Meet a Rookie.
Hi, I'm Isaac Tomchak from your Norman Northstars. Come to the CA Nesbitt Arena this weekend as the Winnipeg Wild come to town. Puck drops at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Tickets available at the door.
Meet a Rookie, it's Isaac Tomchuk. The guys kept saying get Tommy on, and I didn't know that one. I didn't know who we were talking about.
Yeah.
I was dying there a little bit. Been your nickname for a long time, or just since you showed up here?
Well, since Norman, they called me Tommy my first year, and then I was that's what they've been calling me all year because there's another Isaac. It's just easier.
Yeah. Are you younger or older than the other Isaac? Do you know?
Younger.
Okay. My dad always had a rule that if there was two guys in the room with the same name, the junior man, the younger guy, had to go by Zeke.
Zeke.
Why? I don't know. He just said that was a rule. So there was no confusion. So there's a guy, Bruce Cameron, that commentates a bunch of the games. He's a little bit older than me, so I'm Zeke anytime I see him.
You
guys might want to give that a try. Tommy works too, though.
Zeke, okay. We'll make sure to put that out there.
Yeah. So you said you came to Thompson to play. Where are you from?
Originally born in Alberta and then moved to the PA for most of my life.
Beauty. And what neighborhood, what part of the PA are you from?
Well, I lived in the PA all my life, but then just this past fall, I moved to Rocky Lake, and it's been nice out there.
Lots of outdoor activities when you're there, or do you just tuck in front of the wood stove and live life looking at your phone?
Well, I like gaming a little bit, but I like to be outside. I like to go quadding and snowmobiling with my friends, and then fishing's always fun to do.
What kind of fish we got going on in Rock Lake? I know there's pickerel in there because I talked to some of my friends, but we got anything else going on?
We got lots of bass, lots of master bass. It's always fun fishing. They're always good fish to catch. We got lots of pike. They're just annoying to catch. It's so bad. You never want to catch a pike. We don't like catching pike.
I will never be invited to your place. I can do a boneless jackfish fillet, so we don't keep them all, but we keep some of them. I wouldn't be allowed in the boat?
No, not in the boat. We shake them off the rig.
Not a chance. And when you're not fishing, what's your game? What do you play when you're gaming?
I like to play Call of Duty quite a bit. Mostly Call of Duty, I gotta be honest. It's a fun game to play with friends.
Perfect. Speaking of hanging out with friends, we just had a super long road trip over to Dauphin. We talked to Nitch about her. We talked about this in the last segment, and then all the way down to Kenora. Rookie Idol was on the bus.
Yep.
How'd you make out? Where did you place on Rookie Idol?
Well, I made it past the first round singing 22 by Taylor Swift, and then I went with a long ball. I went with Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus, and got myself cut.
Didn't land the long ball. I am a huge fan of both of those people, which is a pleasant surprise that you brought that back. Miley, think about trying the climb next time. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know this song, I just don't know the lyrics very well.
If you want to win, she has a live CD or album, I don't know what you call it. I call them CDs. Dated myself a little bit. You know what I'm talking about. And the climb is kind of like the big finisher on there. So look it up on Spotify or YouTube and give that a go.
Will do.
Who in your mind was best? Obviously, you think you were good, but nobody else did. Who do you think did the best?
I gotta say Cashton Long. He just blew away the competition. Very enthusiastic and energetic.
Absolutely killed it. How many rounds did it take him to clean this whole thing up?
4.
And what was the best of his tunes, did you think?
I gotta say Viva La Vida.
Wow.
Love the song.
Yeah, pick a crowd favorite and you can't go bad. Were there any of them where you thought he might get eliminated? What else did he have? Anything good in there?
Honestly, no. He had 4 solid songs.
Love it. Well, maybe we'll get him on.
Yeah, you got it.
Do a little karaoke for us?
Oh, yeah. Good singer.
Make that happen. So you were that was a trip down to Kenora. You guys had lots of time on the bus. In those games, or sort of so far this year, who are some of the favorite guys you've been playing with?
I'm a center, and we've been enrolling 3 centers, so I've gotten to play with lots of different wingers and lots of different pairings. So far I've liked playing with Prime Panyuk on the power play. He's just a really good stand-up, strong guy. Nicholas Hutchings is a really nice guy off the ice and good player on the ice. And Isaac Catchway is a really shifty D-man. He's a good playmaker. And then there's Reed Scadden, he's got a good shot. He's a good stand-up, good body D-men. They're all fun to play with.
It's nice to have a bunch of guys, and you guys starting to gel as a team. We kind of have people from all over the place, and I don't know how much you guys played together the last couple of years because of COVID and all that, but how does it feel in the room? How does it feel on the bus?
It feels like we've known each other all of our life. We're all really comfortable around each other, and it's just been overall fun year.
I'm so glad to hear that. Let's give you Nitch picks. So Nitch's question is, which of your 2 roommates do you like the best? You're living with Jonesy and with Gage.
I gotta go with Jonesy. I love him too much.
Love him more than Gage. For people that don't know Jonesy, describe Jonesy for us.
He is 2-year-old golden retriever. Very nice, very energetic dog, very upbeat. He's perfect for me.
Nice to have around. Do you have a dog at home?
I do, but I don't know the breed. She's kind of everything, I think. We haven't really taken her to the vet much, so we don't really know what she is, and we've had her for about 7-8 years.
And what's her name?
Sadie.
Sadie. And if we're talking about Sadie, I got to ask you this one. You got any brothers or sisters?
I got one brother. He's just turned 19. He's living in Brandon now.
Oh, right on. Shout him out. Hi to
Jeremiah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, make sure he watches the show. We need views down in Brandon. So
I'll tell him.
Tell him to pump up our numbers a little bit for us. Just before we let you go, we can't not talk about the little gift that Jonesy left for you. Jonesy likes you and Gage too, apparently.
Yeah.
What happened? Came home from school one afternoon. Maybe wish you'd stayed at school?
Yeah, there was a little surprise downstairs that Gage had to clean up. Puked a little bit. It was pretty funny.
Just a little gift to show that Jonesy likes you guys too.
Oh, yeah.
And staying with DT, good times?
Oh, yeah, he's a really nice guy. I love the whole family.
Right on. Thanks for doing this. It's me and Tommy on the Northstar Show. Season 11, Episode 9 of the Northstar Show is all done. This is our plan for the weekend. This is how we're going to hem in the Wild. I hope they don't see the show. I hope they don't use Room 7, the NNS studio, because this might still be on the board. They'll know our secret. Thanks to Coach Ryan Stuart, who had lots of good things to say about the play on the weekend. We hope we can keep that going. Thanks also to Isaac Tomchak and to Malcolm Snooks, couple of kind of rookies here on the show. A couple games this weekend. We'll be down here at the CA Nesbitt. I hope you will too. Thanks for watching the Northstar Show.